everybody, my name is Linus Mel and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be propagating 3 plants that I already have in my garden, and hopefully they will grow into more plants for next year. First type of plants that I'm propagating are Snapdragons. They can be propagated for cuttings. Another one is taking, I don't really know the exact term, but Penstemon has, I noticed that some of my Penstemons form little plantlets that started growing roots. So in theory, if they touch the ground, they will grow roots and propagate more plants that way. I believe that's called layering. But I'm going to give them a little bit of help by taking those little plants and put them in potting soil. And the third plant I'm going to make more of are seedlings from well, not really self-seeded, because I gathered the seeds and sprinkled them around the garden just to see what happens. But those are seeds from a primula that was given to me by my friend Jane. The flowers bloomed, they created some seeds, and those seeds I sprinkled around. And I'll show you how I divide those seedlings. This is my Penstemon. I believe this is Mystica. It's a variety that I grew from seed. And I started them from winter sowing. But I found that when the plant grows a little bit of little plantlets on the side here, and I realized that there are roots growing from underneath those. Oops, not focusing. There are roots growing underneath those. So I figured I could propagate these little plantlets and make new plants out of them. So I think what I'm going to do is just cut it from the base here. Here's the base. So there's a big spider right over there. I don't want to disturb it. Okay. I think, I don't know if you can see it. I'll do a closer shot later. One, maybe this one here, and this one. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I think that's enough plant material for now. So this, I probably can do 2 here. So you can see there's something similar to a root system developing. Right there. As you can see here, something similar to a root system developing. I just put that in the soil. And it looks like there's 2 of them there that I can use. 2 plants there. And then, oh, this is even better. See, there's more roots coming out. If I think if this had found itself on the soil, touching the soil, it would grow. It would grow through layering. It would propagate itself by layering. That's what I meant. And there's more here. How many pots should I get ready? I mean, I could. Maybe I could just put them directly on the soil and they'll do okay. I think for now I'll just put a few in the pots and then and give them away to my friends. But the rest I will put it in the garden and let them grow from there. I'm also trying to grow cuttings, like Snapdragon cuttings. Started with this one. Uh, I don't really remember which cuttings is which in terms of variety, but I tried this Madame Butterfly Bronze. This was the first cutting I did outdoors, and it looks like it hasn't died yet. So it's looking promising. It might have grown a little bit. Cut them 2 weeks ago, and it's doing okay. And oops, and all these other fours are from a week ago, and they're okay. They look fine. Next year, I'm gonna be more serious about growing cut flowers as a small business. So, having said that, I need to be more strategic in terms of the varieties I'm growing. This year, I grew several varieties of Snapdragons just to see which ones I like and which ones in terms of color and form and performance, just want to see which ones would work with my style of arranging. I figured that I want to stay with Potomac and Madame Butterfly varieties because they can tolerate the heat and because they can tolerate the heat. I found out with the Chantilly and the Costa series, they even though I'm close to the lake and the the weather or spring stays longer here, um, they really stop performing once the humidity hits. So for next year, I'll only be growing Potomac orange and Potomac lavender, um, maybe Potomac yellow and Potomac apple blossom. I don't even know if you pronounce it as Potomac or Potomac, that variety. I am growing some for cuttings just because I already have the plant material and I might as well make plants out of them. And also because it's too late for me to start snapdragons from seeds if I want to do the cool flower method of planting them in the fall. I've done planting snapdragons in the fall 2 years ago. They're okay. I rather prefer growing them in the spring, at least for my growing zone. I'm in Southwestern Ontario Zone 6A. So the free plants that I'm propagating now, if they make it, that's great. If not, that's okay. It was free. Just going to be planting them around the landscape instead of growing them specifically for cut flowers. The next thing for me to do is to divide these seedlings. These are Primula seedlings from these plants here. A year ago, I let the flowers go from seeds and then I just scattered them around the spot, and most of them landed in this pot. I do have some that has landed on the ground and they're doing okay, but I wanted to see if well, I don't know if they're going to survive the pot. I think they're only up to zone 5, and you need to have a zone. If you're going to go in pots, you need to have a zone, at least zone 4 where I am, for a plant to survive in pots. I'm gonna try to divide them and plant them in the landscape. So there you go. If you've reached the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I try to show up here every Thursday, so until I see you again next time, bye for now.